COVID-19 variant is reportedly catching the attention of some scientists. It's a subvariant of Omicron. It's called BF7. And some are saying that it could be even more transmissible.
Yeah, let's bring in CBS News medical contributor Dr. David Agus to talk more about this and to answer all of your COVID-19 questions. So, Dr. Agus, should we be concerned about the new COVID variant? Look, I got to tell you, I was just in the UK covering the Queen's funeral. No one wearing a mask. I mean, you still see some people here in the subways, in certain supermarkets still wearing them, but I get the sense in just the traveling that I've done, I was in California too, very few people wearing masks, doctor.
No question about it. I mean, we have kind of moved past COVID-19 in our brain, even though obviously it is still here. The new variant is technically called BA.5.2.1.7, just rolls off the tongue. The nickname is BF, best friend 7. And, it's a subdivision or a child of the BA5, and about 2% of cases in the United States and rising. The problem is we don't know the behavior of these subvariants for weeks to months after they come here, because we have to see how many people get sick, how fast does it spread. There's no blood test or laboratory test to tell you how aggressive it is. So we're paying attention, and we are worried that it does have such a large rise. And in Europe, in several countries, really big rise, but it's something we're paying attention to.
All right, so now on to the questions that we have received from some viewers. This one's about President Biden's proclamation that the pandemic is over. He pretty much almost immediately got some pushback from doctors, from people within his own administration. Do you agree with him? Is the pandemic over?
It all depends on what the formal definition of pandemic is, of which there is confusion and discussion. So what I think is that we are no longer shut down. Hospitals are not full, emergency rooms are not full. So because of that, we can actually live with this virus. There still is long COVID if you're exposed. You still can, if you're high risk, need to get a test and have treatment if you get it. And you need to get that booster. But we have the ability with this booster of really blocking serious illness. So we can move to the next step, which is living with the virus. So in that sense, I do think the president is right.
All right. This person says that they are due for their COVID booster, a flu shot, and the shingles vaccine. Should they space them out? I did have that question myself because I'm eligible now for the shingles vaccine.
Eligible? You mean you crossed that threshold?
I did cross into the Rubicon. Middle age.
The shingles vaccine does knock you for a loop the next morning. And so can COVID-19 vaccine, and flu shot is another one on top. So immunologically, medically, it is okay to put the three together, but I wouldn't do it. It's just not right to go through so much. I would separate them by at least a week or two each.
The next question comes from someone who got the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, wants to get a booster shot, but does not want an mRNA vaccine. Are there any alternatives?
A religious conviction, RNA vaccines or mRNA vaccines are not good, doesn't make any sense. And so the answer is no now. To get a booster, that is with the broad immunologic capacity to fight the new variants, the only ones are the RNA, Pfizer, and Moderna. So I would look at the data and get one of the Pfizer or Moderna boosters.
All right. This person is asking if it is okay to use a COVID test kit past its expiration date.
That's a good question, because I have like a bunch on top of my fridge.
I know.
Anne-Marie, don't tell anybody, but those expiration dates were basically made how long could it be stable in the lab before they applied to the FDA. That doesn't mean that it goes bad the next day or the next month. And so the bottom line is, I think use those tests. I don't think there's any reason to be afraid of them, at least for 3 to 6 months after the expiration date.
Okay. So this question, I've never even heard of this. Apparently it's viral. This is about the so-called sleepy chicken videos on TikTok. Do you know anything about that, Vlad?
Yeah, it's people cooking their chicken in NyQuil.
Oh, I did see that. I didn't know it had a name. I guess I should read the hashtag. And they're all green and gross, right? They're like these horrible day
colors.
Yes,
it's disgusting, and I don't even think it's for real. It's just the thing that people are doing on TikTok. But kids are, the FDA is warning about this, Dr.
This is a bad idea.
Well, first is, Vlad, what does it taste like when you do cook the chicken in NyQuil?
Well, probably like chicken.
No,
But doesn't
listen,
everything.
These are medicines that are made to have a very small quantity and drank at room temperature. Once you cook something or put it at a high heat, the chemicals change. And obviously, you have to put a whole bottle in to cook that chicken. I say obviously, like you have all done it. So I would abstain from it. It doesn't make any sense. There are a lot better ways to cook chicken I can think of.
Yeah. Everybody, the FDA came out very strongly and said, and as you said, Dr. Agus, I didn't know this. In fact, that when you heat up NyQuil, you can make it more potent.
Really?
And so,
oh my God, don't even say that. Because some idiot out there is going to.
Exactly. That's why it's dangerous.
Try that.
Don't do this at home.
Exactly. Dr. David Agus, always great talking to you. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.